A film like Birth of the Dragon is a perfect example of failing an open book test because obviously the director, the writer, and the producer of this movie did not do their research at all when making this movie. And here are the things that could have made this film a whole lot better. And before I go on, let me say that for anyone who's ever watched this, sorry that you wasted your time. And if you didn't see it, there are better biopics to watch. Because there is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, starring Jason Scott Lee, and a 2008 series airing on Netflix called The Legend of Bruce Lee. So here goes my coulda, woulda, shouldas on how this could have been better. One, they had no business portraying Bruce Lee as an unlikable character throughout this film. He was just unbearable and cocky and arrogant. I don't know how Bruce was back in the day, nor do I care what he did in his personal life. I only care about his contributions to the martial arts and how influential he has been to people who have ever taken up martial arts. Two, the fact that Bruce and Juan Jack Man were supporting characters in a movie that was supposed to be about their legendary battle was bull crap. You heard that correctly. A Bruce Lee movie in which Bruce is a supporting character in a movie that's supposed to be about him. Three, Bruce's student, Steve McKee, who is obviously a rip on real-life actor Steve McQueen, should not have been the main focus of this film, nor his so-called love and affection for a girl who is under contract and owned by the Chinese mafia. Four, the fight between Bruce and Juan Jack Man was ridiculously choreographed because they were flying around as if this was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And I'm thinking, isn't this movie supposed to be grounded in reality? This is ridiculous. They're just flying around like an old Chinese kung fu movie. And that just pretty much took away the whole mysticism and the, I guess, importance of the fight itself. Another thing, Bruce and Juan Jack Man had to team up at the end of the movie because Steve got his ass kicked by the gangsters because Wong did not beat Bruce. They had to team up, Bruce and Wong, to save Steve's girl for him. What kind of crap is that? How you going to be Captain Save-A-Ho, but you got to rely on the supporting characters to help you get your girl back? Ridiculous. And finally, Wong Jack Man was not a Shaolin monk who moved to America or visited America to perform penance because he used a forbidden technique on a fellow Shaolin monk in a sparring match. In reality, Wong Jack Man was just a regular guy who moved to America, to California, to seek a better life. And later on in life, spread the essence and the importance of Kung Fu to anyone who wanted to learn. Bruce wasn't the only person teaching non-Chinese people Kung Fu. Wong Jack Man was teaching non-Chinese people Kung Fu as well that wanted to learn it. And then finally, where was Bruce's wife, Linda Lee Cadwell? Because according to research, she was one of the witnesses that was at the fight that happened between Bruce and Wong Jack Man, and where she said Bruce won, thus prompting Bruce to give birth to Jeet Kune Do, to where he focused on simple techniques because upon using Wing Chun, according to Bruce, it didn't work in a real fight. So he decided to simplify it, get better with his conditioning and his physical fitness, and again, thus birthing Jeet Kune Do. And there's that on that. Overall, the next time somebody makes a Bruce Lee biopic, hopefully they have their I's dotted and T's crossed and know what the hell they're doing. Because as I stated earlier, this film is a perfect example of crapping on somebody's legacy and failing an open book test. I'm just saying.